What
And
are you excited about most about June 4th?
I think that I think probably the vendor. If there's gonna be a vendor
You mean the baseball? Yeah,
dispute,
this isn't a baseball game. It's just a
it,
vend off, huh?
it's a
That's
vend
what I
off.
like to
Yeah,
hear.
it's a vend off.
It's,
Yeah, that's
it's I'm so
yeah.
tired of having all these people cheer for
Yeah,
baseball
the
players.
baseball. Yeah, yeah, dude. How hard is it to throw a ball and hit a ball like with a stick? Yeah, but
yeah,
vending.
that's
Yeah.
the real deal. Yeah.
So I'm excited to see the team come out, get announced, and hopefully, have it. I'm excited to hear the 68s drumming
Yeah.
at Raimonde. Like we've been waiting for that, and it's just like when I went to Glacier, which is a beautiful ballpark in Kalispell, Montana.
Mhm.
Honestly, one of the nicest ballparks in minor league baseball. Um, it felt very, very real, and I was like in the dugout doing social media and filming a little bit. I got to like be there and see it all happen, and it was very surreal. But like for it to happen in Oakland and on our home field and have the team like you know wearing our home uniforms and going out there, I think that's what's gonna be the most exciting thing. Yeah,
Yeah, because I was talking to the Oakland 68s at your guys' watch party last week at the athletic club downtown, and one of them told me like, dude, I can't wait for the players to meet us. Not even for us to meet the players. He said, I can't wait for the players to meet us. And I thought that was like the most Oakland, that was like the most Oakland 68s thing ever, you know? It was really funny, but
yeah.
he's like, not even personally, it's just I want them to understand like that we have their support and their back and everything, you know? So, and I saw you guys just
It's
had
so
the AC Transit commercial with the Oakland 68s. That was sweet.
Yeah,
So
I'm also excited for the players to meet the 68s and like you guys, Alex and Hal, and all of the kind of like mega fans and the people that inspired us to start this in the first place because they have no idea. Honestly, like that's what's so interesting about this. I was at spring training. I traveled with them to Montana. I got to spend a lot of time with the players, and they're like 15 of them are like from Texas, have never been to California. Like,
uh-huh.
yes, sir, yes, ma'am. Like they don't know anything about what they're stepping into. And but I think they're gonna love it, and I think it's gonna be a beautiful, you know, I guess what it is that the adventure that we've been on and our journey, I think all of us who like are, feel heartbroken that the other baseball team was leaving and kind of what that represented, and then how that helped inspire us to start a new team, and then how people got on board and where we are now. Like we've all been on that journey. These players are on a completely different journey,
Yeah.
right? They want to like make it to the major league. That is what they are all about. They want to get to the next level, and it's going to be interesting to see how those two stories collide with each other, I think.
Yeah, because ultimately your goal is to get these players off your team, right? You already had a pitcher get picked up by the Red Sox, right? Kerwin, right?
We
Here.
did. Yeah, we
Yes.
did. I guess that's our goal. I feel like that's their goal. Like
Yeah.
my goal is that
Yeah, yeah,
my goal is that the players that are like good enough to go get signed and like make it to the big leagues somehow fall through the cracks and stay Oakland Ballers. I would say that's my goal.
yeah, yeah,
You know,
yeah,
I mean, our ultimate goal is that like we get, that we grow and that we are big enough that a player might have an affiliate offer, but they say, you know what, like the best thing for me would be to be on the Oakland Ballers. I feel like that's a good bar. That's probably not a this year bar, but maybe that's a year 3 or year 5.
So are you excited to kind of see how the 68s kind of take ownership of this? And they're going to start all the traditions. I mean, I've already heard some new chants like the Ballers, ball. It kind of sound like a Raiders chant or something. And I mean, is that going to
Yeah,
be kind of the cool thing too? Is like it's like really seeing these traditions kind of start here and because
completely. I mean, the first Saturday is 6/8. So once I was like looking at a blank calendar, I was like 6/8. Okay, the Oakland 68's like so that's
yeah,
Oakland 68th day at
yeah,
the ballpark. So we started. I talked to Jorge Leon from the
uh-huh,
68th a couple days ago and sort of started trying to flag and nudge to them that like, hey, like you guys are programming that day, and it's an opportunity to sort of educate our fan base on like what do we want the traditions to be. So I think it's a blank canvas for everybody to kind of fill together. One thing that Jorge said to me, I think the first time I met him, or maybe the second time, is like Oakland's not looking for us to create all of those rituals. Oakland wants us to create like the canvas so that Oakland can, so that like the fans can paint the masterpiece. And I think that was like incredibly good advice. So that's what we've been trying to do.
What would be a success to you for the first week of home games at Raimondi Park? Arena, stadium, mega complex.
I think the Raimondi Mega Complex, brought to you by Verizon. I think no, I made that up. Not a sponsor.
Oh, really?
Not a sponsor. I was just kidding. Cut this part out. So
but Verizon, if you're listening,
but Verizon, if you
can you hear us now?
Yeah, my Verizon.
Right,
my number is.
Yeah, that's right.
I think a success. I think what success looks like for the first week is that, we've sold out opening day. It's going to be a vibe, but like, we want every game next week to be, ooh, there's a ball. I missed it. I think a success would be that every game next week is incredibly well attended, and that people, and that that the momentum builds from opening day, essentially. And so that's what we're looking for. Like, it's, this isn't like a one-day celebration of baseball in Oakland. Like, we've got 48 home games, and I think that the loudest message we could send about what this is all about and the way we think that teams should be built is for all of our games to be incredibly well attended, and for the community to get behind us all season. So that's my plea, everybody. please show up.